So we having a little family fun day today at the park. See the fam over there and the baby. Went to the local park today, around the corner from the crib. Nice park too. What you say, Tink Tink? We also brought out the four-wheeler. And we got little stinks. Little fats.
Look, Stinky Butt.
You say hello?
At the park.
You say hellos?
Hi. Let's go try the swing.
One time. My homie selling chronic when my partner's pushing property. My DJ making him sandwiches so that he can rock with me. Mom grading overtime, underappreciated. Damn, I feel the pain. Know that it's under alleviated. Feel like I'm under a microscope. Dopamine my particles. So you'll see me pop up in little critical articles talking about who's the next to the best of beaming with that potential. Y'all pretending to like me is boosting my credentials. Had introductions with fancy. I've been acquainted with lavish and learned that wanting is haunted. We used to know you don't have it. I want bucks like in Tampa. Never lower my standards. That's why I still got my eye on this little thing from Atlanta. I'm getting better, baby. Nothing is new. And if you tell me that you fuck with me, I fuck with you too. I got the goods for you haters. I just stick to the roots. And when the mountains blow, blow the silver bullet and shoot. I'm like. Round two, man. Scotty always keep your head up. Know the universe is rooting for us. It's all the days we fed up that'll never let us let up. Working graveyard shifts to reach the top of the totem. Swallow emotion like I'm drowning the ocean. I'm autographing my initials like the MVP. Let's make sure my reality.
Like and subscribe to the video.
And there it is. So, welcome back to the channel, guys. Those of you that don't know, my name is Melvin. I am the HVAC Tech for L. Definitely check out the channel. Today's video, just really thought I could let you guys know a little bit about myself while I'm out spending a little time with the family. We got a couple of them here right now. Surprised that thing goes. I don't know if I
Off-road.
How did you not fall? You're going on his phone and writing it.
We'll talk about the top 3 things to consider when becoming part of the squad. Nah, I'm playing.
I hate this guy. He's so obnoxious.
Don't get a nigga a chance.
In today's video, we're going to talk about the top 3 things to consider when becoming an HVAC technician. Now, of course, this is in my opinion, okay? So, the first thing to consider is the beastly work schedule. It's on and it's off. It's just different. In the wintertime, you know, it's 8 hours a day, depending on if you're doing residential, which I do. It's about 8 hours a day. And it's laid back. Sometimes, I mean, depending on the company, I guess, but it's pretty laid back. It's not too bad in the wintertime. It's cold, you're out, you're putting in furnaces, but still, you know, you can put in 1-2 furnaces in a day, and sometimes you might find yourself out to 10 o'clock at night. That does happen, so consider that. Another thing to consider in the summertime, I mean, it's heavy. It's heavy. It's all day long, 2 and 3 systems easy. But you got a family at home, and you want to spend more time with your family than you do work. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like I said, but you get the good with the bad, and you get a chance to relax a little bit in the wintertime when it's not too busy. In the wintertime, you roughly gonna work about 40-50 hours a week, which ain't too bad. Now, when it's slow in the wintertime, like whenever it's transitioning into the summer, or what is that, the fall? It's called the fall, I guess.
I do.
You know, you lucky to get between 30 and 45 hours. That's just the average time. But in the summertime, now, you talking about easily 70, 80 hours a week easy. And that's average. That's average. Ain't no more about that. 70, 80 hours a week on average. A lot. So consider that. All right, I would say the second thing to consider, your own personal growth. You know, no matter how many years you've been in the field, continuing education is still important. Definitely, you know, any certifications you can get extra that's offered at your company, and if they pay for it too, definitely, you know, grab that, because it's free and it will eventually pay off and give you more money.
You big dummy!
So anytime they're offering some NATE or, you know, any of those type of programs, definitely take advantage of it and get those certifications. Okay. And last but not least, the third thing to consider is you got to consider your workspace and the work area that you have to work in, and also the customer, because you can run into people that are crazy and, you know, they're really psychotic mentally. You know, yeah, I mean, it's the truth. You really can. And, you know, they're tough to deal with sometimes. And, you know, you have to hold your composure because you're a professional. And it's not always easy. You might even come into racist people, which I have. I mean, like, there's all kind of stuff that you can, you know, people that are different personalities. And you know, some they're hot and they're wanting AC and they've been waiting for a while, and the dispatcher done told them this time, and you get there at a different time and they're taking it out on you because you're the one there from the company representing. And that's what you're doing. You have to check it up and represent. And then on top of that, like I said, you know, you can be in an attic, 140 degrees, burning up. You know, you got to deal with it because the job has to be done. You have to get it done. Or, you know, they got rodents or mice, or there's roaches or bugs in the house, all that stuff. You have to deal with it and have to get the job done. Because nothing says you can't get a new furnace because you got 1,000 roaches in your house. You still gonna have to get that thing done and move around the roaches.
Say nasty shit, Ray. Cause I'm a nasty motherfucker.
So definitely, if you got a weak stomach, that's something you may want to consider. If you don't like working in you know, crazy environments, then that's something you might want to consider. If you don't want to, you know, mind dealing with crazy people, then again, something you might want to consider. Definitely think hard and long before you consider hopping in this trade, because it's not for everyone. It brings out the beast in some of us, and some of us just take the beast and we take the beef and we eat it. Nom nom nom. A little bit on the corner of my mouth.
Man, if you don't sit your goddamn ass pistol grip chin down somewhere.
Grip chin ass.
All right, guys, so that's the video for today. Like I said, strolling through the park. I hope you guys liked what I had to talk about. I hope you guys consider those things that we talked about today. And let me know if you got any feedback or any questions, and I'll get to them as quick as I can. I hope you watched it to the end. Definitely appreciate it. It helps out the YouTube algorithm. If you could drop a like, do all the good stuff that we'd like for you to do, and we'll keep the family growing and growing and growing. You hear me? Let's keep it going.
Peace.
We about to get out of here. It's time to go. Tink tink. Bye-bye. See ya. Peace.
We fed up, that'll never let us let up. Working graveyard shifts to reach the top of the totem. Swallow emotion like I'm drowning the ocean. I'm autographing my initials like the MVP. Let's make sure my reality